No. Why would you say that?
Yeah,
We're not a part of this anymore. You guys are all gonna go do it. Do you think Pepsi says go buy some Pepsi if you want?
And why not?
Because they're not dumb enough to do that. Mark. Alright, boys. We're gonna play more Taumaturge tonight. I was very impressed with this game last night, guys. Very impressed. Hey, Google.
I don't know.
Turn on the stream light. I remember we invaded Warsaw last night. Hey, Google. Hey, Google. Turn off the lights in the office.
Alright. Oh, no.
And he said remove the light. And then it was.
Remove the life? Indeed. I just died.
The light. Huh? Why does it keep switching to... Oh my god, I got 2 Taumaturgy points. This seems pretty good. I want that for sure. Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh no. I'm getting greedy.
Yo! What the fuck? Alright, there we go. That's gonna be good, because I'm gonna need the focus. The focus.
Are you kidding me?
What are you playing?
A game called Idols of Ash. Good game.
Oh, finally, it's letting me go to the Powalski Cemetery. Oh, we got a T-pose. Barrett Kolbeck. Nope, no Kopeks. Who bailed us out? We never found out. Wisnovska. Interesting.
I'm sure you don't remember me. My name's Hayat, Mordecai Hayat. I wanted to offer my condolences.
Thank you.
Please, forgive my prying. I know Mr. Shulsky took nitroglycerin for his heart, but how did he pass away? Was that his cause of death? His heart?
I don't know.
I'm curious myself. I haven't had a chance to find out.
Yes, I understand. My condolences, once again. I'll leave you alone. I'm sure you want to bid farewell to your father.
Finally, someone with some fucking decency in this world.
I think I ought to arrest you, Taumaturge.
Finally, somebody pronounces it correctly.
Put your hands down. Someone might see. You still haven't figured out who I am? Don't be surprised. The last time we saw one another was 20 kilos ago.
Uncle Veronica?
Oh, Jesus.
I will not keep you. That guy's probably all alone back there, among those vultures circling Stasio. I'm sure she'll be glad to see you. Go on. We'll talk later.
Alright.
Sister?
Victor. I'm so glad you came. I wasn't sure if my telegram had reached you.
I'm glad to. How are you holding up?
All this
Victor.
caught me off guard, but for now I don't have time to think things through calmly. Look at yourself. What happened?
Dude, he looks so much better than the last time they saw each other. What is she talking about?
Have you written to Mother?
Yes, but what can you expect? You know what Nadia is like. It was never her style to show up for family events like this. It's getting late, and we've still got the reading of Papa's will ahead of us at home. And I'll leave you to
Well, she can have all of it. He
I
doesn't
suppose
even
you've
want
got
any.
your own matters to clear up.
He doesn't give a fuck about that. He just wants more spooky ghosts.
Fine, let's get this over with.
He kind of looks like Sigmund Freud.
So, it was me who got it right in the end. Back then, on the train platform, was the last time we saw one another. 15 years ago. After brief...
Thanks for the
suffering,
follow,
I fell
cutie.
asleep
I
in the
appreciate it.
road. Brief? I hope not. Did you write this yourself? A tyrant, bigot, and liar, mistakenly absolved, died after suffering all too briefly. That's better.
Yeesh.
Definitely closer to the truth. I'm sorry there are so many things I didn't get to say to your face. All those years, I said them over and over to myself in my head. How you were never able to admit a mistake. You never sought blame in yourself. Someone else was always guilty, never you. Mother, because she wanted something for herself in life. Ligia, because she wasn't born a boy. Me, because I was born a thaumaturge, but I didn't want to live following your principles. And now... The day you died, you visited me in my dreams. I was a child when you hounded me out of here, and I remember you as you were back then. But in my dream you looked older. You gave me hell as usual. You didn't believe I'd succeed. You were wrong. I've come back with 2 salutors.
Now, everybody keep in mind, this guy, his
Farewell.
dad was a rat bastard.
Am I intruding?
Yeah, only gravely.
Have you been eavesdropping like that for long?
All my life, I came to pay my respects to the dead.
Well, who the
Stanisław
fuck
and I
are you?
were acquainted. You might say I knew everything about your father. Mr. Victor Szulski, isn't it? Your absence from Warsaw has happily come to an end, I hope.
Oh.
I haven't had time to think about it.
I understand. I hope you'll find some reason to stay here a little longer. Again,
Nah,
my condolences.
I'm good.
I didn't catch your name.
My name's Konieczkin. Ivan Konieczkin.
Konechkin?
Goodbye.
Konechkin. That's quite the name.
Such interesting friends.
Thank you for the follow, Cutie. I appreciate you. Oh, there goes the camera on its fucking bullshit again.
I guess I'm more tired than I thought.
Hohenlohe?
Great-grandmother
What the fuck does that mean?
A thaumaturge.
Oh, Lumpy. I just fed you. What do you want?
Thaumaturge.
What do you want, Lump? Please, Lumpy, no. Not the torture machine. Not the pair of anguish.
We can go. The hardest thing was getting the lid of the urn. The scattering I could handle.
You can play the clown, but I know how much this has cost you. I'm glad you went.
Love at a funeral. Eros post-mortem. Is it suitable for a young lady in mourning to fraternize with bachelors?
That's her fucking brother, you
Konstancja
dickhead.
Jaworska, the Warsaw Courier. Could I ask for a brief comment?
Hyena.
Thank you. And you, sir?
I can sort it out, but it might cause you some trouble.
It's not worth getting your hands dirty over.
Get out of here, or I might decide you're attacking an Imperial official, and you'll wake up tomorrow in the Citadel.
Are you threatening me, Judge?
I'm actually spurring you from him. Would you rather try your luck with a thaumaturge? Come on, children. I'm sure my Pietia is already waiting for us at home.
I'd
What
love
is
to
a
see my
Petya? Oh, it's
Are you coming
person.
with us?
Yeah, sure, fuck it.
Get in. I'm sure the lawyer is
You're
already
safe with
waiting for us.
friends. Never forget it.
Miss, your guests have arrived. The lawyer's upstairs too, waiting. A trifle jittery. Wonder if the tea I made him was too
Give me a
strong.
Thank you, Grażyna, dear. Let the guests wait. First, I want to take care of
Oh
the
my
law.
god.
I'll just wet
I'm
my
real
whistle
sleeper sleep.
and join you all upstairs.
Make sure Uncle makes it upstairs sober. And I'll suggest you don't dawdle either.
Master Victor, good God! Half your face covered, but I could tell right away it was you. You look just like your father in his youth.
Oh, don't be
Completely
saying that.
spitting image. Should I make you some cocoa, Master? It would warm you up a little.
Make an extra creamy one for Ligia.
Oh, I won't skimp on her. Now, your sister's putting a brave face on all this, but she's really having a hard time. It's lovely to see you again. But that's enough jabber for now. I've got the guests and the cocoa, and I've got to whip up some food for you all later. We'll talk soon.
Grandma better be making guamkies. Who are you people? Darren. Pseudo Monarchia de Manon.
I am ready, Mr. Shulsky. I only need all of you to be present. Can we start reading your father's will?
Patience was never my father's strong suit. But you'll have to arm yourself with a bit more of it.
I was supposed to go find the uncle, right? Is that not what I was supposed to do? Thought I was supposed to find the uncle and make sure he got upstairs safe. Or was that just a joke? A serious photo. Oh. So that's Victor's room. Evidently. This is probably Ligia's room. Guessing. Yep, it is. So... where the fuck did Ankh go? Bro, they killed him.
Mr. Shulsky, it is late enough already.
Yeah.
Let's begin if everyone is ready. Would you all please take a
Oh, he's
seat?
here.
Ladies and gentlemen, by the power of my office vested in me by the grace of His Imperial Majesty, the Emperor of
What is going on with the
Russia,
camera
I
here?
hereby testify.
Je suis désolé. I just needed to quench my thirst. Alone, unfortunately.
I didn't manage to.
Please don't pay them any mind.
Mr. Shulsky's
Oh, no way is it
last will and
overheating.
testament were prepared several years
No
ago
shot.
in the presence of Zaslav Fedorov, Esquire, that is myself. My last will and testament recorded in the year of our Lord 1888. In the name of the Holy Trinity. Amen. Therefore, my first irrevocable wish is to appoint as executrix of this will my daughter, Ligia Shulska. Immediately after my death, an inventory shall be conducted in full accordance with the law. After completing the inventory, all my personal movables will be sold at public auction. And let the funds raised thereby be donated on the anniversary of my death to the beggars near that cemetery. The administration of the remainder of my fortune I leave, without restriction, to the person of my daughter Ligia.
I'm not even getting a teaspoon.
All movables and immovables relating to the family enterprise I entrust to the care and administration of my daughter. I do not prescribe a method of administering them. I merely offer her one piece of advice. I wish that the business should be conducted with modesty, prudence, and honesty, as I have conducted it my whole life.
A joker to the very end.
To my brother-in-law and oldest friend, Alexander Voronin, I wish to leave the following. My collection of muskets and 2 revolvers dating to the uprising in memory of our first mating.
Stasio, I will have plenty to do in my retirement.
Enjoy your retirement.
What?
Now, Mr. Fedorov, what did my father leave my mother?
Victor, be serious.
Nothing.
What?
There is
What
a
was
special
not serious
item
about that?
reflecting the absolute lack of any bequest to my former spouse, Nadia Fyodorovna Voronina. I would also like to come to the aid of my only son, Viktor Shulsky, by entrusting him with the use of my personal black grimoire, in the hope that he will be able to make good use of it. This is my last will and testament. Carry it out solemnly, though you may have found it burdensome. However, this last bequest poses a certain problem.
Yes, it certainly does. And what is that, may I ask?
I am not in possession of this grimoire. The late Mr. Shulsky used it up until his death, yet no one left it with me after his passing.
Meaning it's disappeared?
Oh, well, that's not good. Somebody's probably using it for some ill purpose.
Did father have his grimoire on him at the time of his death?
It was only because of the grimoire that we could identify him at all.
What actually happened? How did he die?
A building collapsed on top of him. I don't know any other way of putting it.
A building? It collapsed on top of him? How? How did this happen?
It was a day like any other. Papa had gone for his habitual walk. Every Tuesday and Thursday, he'd take a stroll to get some space, as he put it. When he didn't come back for a long time, I got the bad feeling something had happened. Then...
We rode there together. An entire wall of a tenement had collapsed. There were 3 victims, including Stasio, who had the bad luck to simply be walking by. To see him there in that condition, it's beyond description.
Interesting.
The grimoire. Could someone have taken it?
Perhaps, in all that confusion.
But why would anyone want Papa's grimoire? An ordinary person won't use it.
Thanks for the follow, wizard.
Would the
I
automaton
appreciate
just
you.
happen to be passing by?
Beauty.
Father had all his knowledge in there, but I don't know if it would be useful to someone other than him. I don't even know why he left it to me.
I'm sure Stasio had a reason.
Where did it happen? Where was this building?
The southern part of Śródmieście, not far from the police station. Anyway, you can miss it.
Of all the possibilities, this was the death that fate prepared for him.
I foresaw a slightly more pleasant end for him, myself. I doubt even he deserved such a horrible death.
I mean, why be mean? It's just
Those
silly.
might be the kindest words you've ever said on the subject of a father.
How typical of his sort of person to keep a portrait in his study of a family that was only a family on canvas. Not long after the painting was done, he got divorced, ruined Denijitsis, and kicked out his son. But there the portrait hangs, as if family meant anything at all.
I don't know what exactly happened with Aboritse, but I know that Papa felt guilty. You don't want to forgive him even now that he's gone?
The dead need no forgiving. And as for forgetting, I don't know how. It's just a shame about the grimoire.
What do you intend to do?
And where are father's things at the moment?
You're standing at the very center of his kingdom. Not everything has been sorted through yet, but you go right ahead.
And the store? I should check there too.
I've started stock taking there to distract myself, and I don't want you to go in there before I've finished.
As you wish. I think we have to look for the answer in the place where it happened.
With your sight, you can make out more in those ruins than I, or Uncle, or Detective could. This is a good lead, but is it the only one?
Father evidently knew a certain Ivan Konieczkin. Have you heard anything about him?
Konieczkin? No, doesn't ring a bell.
All sorts of people came to Papa's store. That doesn't mean every one of them might know something about the grimoire.
That's true. You've got your work cut out.
I think he knows something about the grimoire. Just saying.
And Mordechai Chayat. Could that be a lead?
I don't think so. He worked with Father, but he left more than a year ago. I don't know why. He was an assistant at our, well, my store.
Do you know where I might find him?
Sadly, no.
Do you have any other ideas?
Now at least I can see how little I know. Maybe these scraps of information will lead me somewhere.
Well, now that we know what's got to be figured out, forgive me, my darlings. I'm going to give my old bones a rest.
I'll see you out.
Oh, he's not staying here?
Goodbye, Uncle. And, Ligia. I'm sorry it happened this way. That I wasn't close by.
The most important thing is you're here now.
Why would I want to upset her for no reason? I don't understand why. Sometimes when games give you choices, and it's like obviously evil inhuman option, or option that's like mildly acceptable at least, I don't understand what kind of fucking animal takes the option that's like being just a straight hater. Like, what kind of demented human is taking those options on their first playthrough, at least? You know what I'm saying? Ski.
How do you find our old stomping ground? Yes, I'm not too fond of this place either. This is where I had my last conversation with my father, just before I left. If you can call it a conversation. Can you see my dreams? Nightmares, actually. Ever since I decided to come back, I keep reliving the same memory. The loan shark incident. I've been seeing his death more and more lately. I wonder if his shop is still there. Perhaps we should go there and check.
What the fuck is the loan shark incident, bro? The Megaton and Pikatrix. Huh.
Where's Grażyna? Hello?
I talk here? Do you hear me now? Victor? Victor, are you there?
Oh,
Grigori?
Jesus.
Yes.
Victor, where are you?
On the other end of the line, at home, where the telephone rang.
Incredible.
Has something happened?
To me? No. I am telecommunicating with you to say I found lodgings here in Warsaw. If you need me, I'm by the cemetery. What number is it? Yes. 7 Powaszkowska Street. Number 7 by cemetery.
Powaszkowska.
I'm
Okay.
glad. It's good to hear your voice.
It's good to hear you as well. Goodbye. I want to end now. What do I... like this? Wonderful device. Remarkable. Hello? Oh, and now?
What a goofus.
Have you found anything yet about the grimoire? Is there any way I can help?
What's next for you? You're in charge here now. Have you got some kind of grand scheme?
A grand scheme? Oh, for now, I'm just trying to keep my head above water. Certain customers are unconvinced that a woman can handle running a business. What's worse, a woman without powers. You know what I mean. A thaumaturge at my side would shut them all up. After all, it's your heritage too.
I don't know anything about running a company, but if I can help in any way, you can count on me.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. I trust the smoke doesn't bother you.
The trousers are an original style. Until now, I'd only seen women in trousers in the East.
First of all, they're practical. It's the 20th century. It's high time we started dressing comfortably.
This is so fucking cool.
You've always been brave, never afraid of anything or anybody. Like when Mother almost had a fit because you dumped my
Thank you
best
for the
time.
follow. I appreciate that.
I didn't care that she was angry. I wanted to get you back for not wanting to play with me.
Because you were being too annoying.
You meant to say brave. By the way, Grażyna still makes cocoa every evening. You can conjure up the flavor of childhood if you want. Is there anything else you want to talk about?
You used to detest the smell of tobacco. You'd hold your breath going into Father's study.
That's true, but when I'd stay here, alone with Papa, and somehow over the years I got used to it. I don't know when I started copying him even.
Daddy's girl. You were always closer to him.
That's not true. I was just less rebellious than you, his thaumaturge son. Now come on, what else is on your mind?
In Father's study, I found a trace of a woman that I couldn't identify.
Probably Svetlana Rumianceva.
Who is she? And what did Father have to do with her?
Dude, this game's so fucking good. I don't know how people aren't going crazy over this right now.
I can only tell you she was a customer of Father's.
A customer? If you don't want to say, then don't. Where can I find her?
When she's in town, she stays at the Imperial Hotel.
She might know something that will help me find the Grimoire.
Only comment I'll make
Not so fast.
is
I
that
guess
sometimes
you're
you'll have
going
2
to
quest
need me
objectives
and my connections.
at the same time. You should be able to
Svetlana's
snap your
famous
fingers
for her
and they're
soirees
different
where she
colors.
hosts the crème de
That's
la
it.
crème of Warsaw. We could go together. How about you track down some evening clothes and I'll sort out the invitation. And I won't take no for an answer.
Oh boy.
Sadly, you never give me a chance. Unfortunately, everything in my wardrobe is antediluvian. I need a tailor.
There's a shop at 11 Pruzhna Street that's fairly decent and quick. We also have barbers in Warsaw in case you want to do something about whatever you have growing on your head. and face.
I don't. Thank you.
Master Victor, let me guess. Have you come for some hot cocoa?
I'm gonna need some
Yes, a cup
cocoa.
of cocoa would do me good.
Help yourself. The pot is in the salon, along with some of your favorite cookies. It's been an age since we've seen
Rosina's the
one
best
another.
babushka in town.
Glad you're back.
This is what I'm
Mr.
talking
Lydia is
about.
Really struggling with everything.
And so, the great Stanisław Szulski is dead, crushed by a building. Can't say I'd wish a death like that on anybody.
An awful death. Sheer cruelty. Mr. Szulski didn't deserve it. Now all we can do is think back on what a wonderful man he was.
Oof.
That won't take long. Ligia won't open up to me, but how is she doing?
She's having a rough time, the poor dear. Her heart is heavy, though she doesn't show it. But she's strong. She keeps her chin up and doesn't give in. And it's good she's got you to help now, Master. Only she started smoking like a chimney. She takes after her father, no question about it.
Oh, Lord.
So, this death, what do you make of it, Grażynka?
I'll tell you in confidence, Master Szulski. Now, I'm a simple woman, but something about your father's death doesn't sit right with me.
How do you mean,
What is this
Grażynka?
game, Tom?
Don't you
It's called the
suspect some
Thaumaturge.
impure powers had a hand in it?
Why?
Do you mean it could have something to do with
But what is it?
thaumaturgy?
That I don't know.
Something of an
Look at us
RPG.
jabbering. Well, there are potatoes, not
Ironically, I actually
Forgive me,
kind of
Master.
compare it to Persona a little bit.
Another time, Grażynka. I'll get out of your way.
So it's
Always
very
there for work,
story
but I can
intensive
always
and
snatch a
choices
moment for a
matter.
chit-chat with
But
you,
there's also
Master.
turn-based combat where you have like essentially a stand.
Okay.
And they have like demonic powers, and you are literally a thaumaturge, if you know what that means. It's originally, I think, thaumaturge is a Greek word. It means like a creator of miracles, I think is what it translates to. What the hell is this? Oh, I can't do nothing there, so. And he snaps his fingers to make the red dust and the powers activate and stuff. And you have to do like some detective investigations. It's really quite cool. And it's new too. It is shocking to me that I don't see a whole shitload of people who are talking about this game because it's really good. It's on Game Pass even too.
Excuse me.
Like it's just an incredible game, and I don't see anybody playing it.
Sorry, what?
You tell me.
Cool game with a cool idea and
What is
cool
it?
execution.
I need some evening wear. Quick.
Good proportions.
Thank you.
Alterations won't take long. Your name and address, sir?
Viktor Szulski, 9 Green Square.
I'll send a messenger when I'm done. And Mr. Szulski, if you'll allow me a moment of candor, as it often seems no one dares to address you with it.
Sorry, what?
Go and find yourself a barber in Pavonsky. You look like a troglodyte. Now, I'd like to go to my business.
Damn, man.
You get fucked on, Tom.
I couldn't help noticing your struggling
Yeah,
for
what the hell?
inspiration.
You know, that reminds
guy
me,
came
today
in.
actually, when I was at the
The book makes
Costco,
it easier?
I was
to
standing
guess
there
what
and this
everyone has
this
in their
woman and
mind.
this man, this older
Is there
couple,
any way I can help?
was standing in one of
I
the
want to know
alleyways
what
when I
people
walked
look
back.
for in
I leave my
fashion
cart
these
in
days.
places and go and grab a bunch of
Back
stuff
in
and
the
come back
day,
to it.
all you
I
needed
grabbed the
was
cart
two
and
bad
she
lads
turns to her
and
husband
a
and says,
space for your
"Get out of
dressing.
the young man's
I don't
way.
know
He's
what
trying
else
to
there
come
is
down
to
the
it.
aisle."
If you tell me that,
And I
I'll be
said, "No, no,
grateful.
no. I'm actually turning
I'll
around
see
and
you
going the other way.
anything you
Don't
want
worry
in
about
return."
me. It's fine."
Let me
And her
sharpen
husband
my
turns to me
senses.
and he goes, "Yeah, and why don't you get a haircut too?" And the thing was, I looked at him and he had really long hair. And I said, "Right back at you, buddy."
I won't bother you.
I think he was joking with me. We were being funny. But it immediately in my mind, it like flashed something. I was like, "Oh my God, I haven't heard somebody say that to me in years." Because something I remember is that when I was a teenager, dude, people were saying that shit to me all the time. Like, honestly, probably number one most heard comment when I was a teenager. Go get a haircut. And then they finally gave up on me. Thank God. Dude, do I have to go to a barber? This is lame. You look like a fucking troglodyte.
You can't go around looking like a troglodyte, you know?
Yeah, for real. We're troglodytes. They're always the butt of the joke.
A little deserved, I think.
Bro, they did nothing wrong. Ooh. Oh, and there's also, you have to, like, hunt down demons, pretty much, and try to tame them for yourself.
Come in.
Please set my hair to rights.
Yes, sir.
Set my hair to rights.
I hate all of them. The OG is just so good, it's unbelievable.
I'm sorry. I don't usually talk to clients. Do you like it?
Yes, you're talented.
Years of practice. My clients are always satisfied.
Alright, he's saying it real weird. I think he's coming on to me.
Always satisfied.
No.
Damn it.
Alright, see ya. Silly. Oh my God. So now we just gotta run home, right? I like the way that the snap sounds. It's so clean. Oh. They tried it, though. Yeah, we gotta go back inside. They just sent it to us?
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
What?
Are you wondering if your shaggy mug will stick out among the great and the good? We do have barbers in Warsaw, you know.
Ernie went to the
Recently,
barber.
I met a bearded guy who's not especially fussy about his appearance. And yes, people welcome him everywhere with open arms anyway.
Maybe he's a natural charmer. I've heard that can get you into the Imperial even without a tailcoat.
Very funny.
Are you getting dressed so we can go, or have you changed your plans?
Yes, let's go and see if I do fit in.
I mean, I'm
that
just saying he
case,
looks
I'll
better
get
with
changed
this than
too.
any of the other haircuts and beards. By far, it's not close. So.
Look at you. And here I worried I was the only one who looked good in trousers. Very chic choice.
Why would you do this? Who would ever do that?
Thank you. You look fantastic.
That's lunatic behavior.
You think Papa
That's
would
not
be
pride, that's
going
lunatic.
to a party right after his funeral?
I hope so.
Victor.
Actually, I'm
You
gonna
could
go
have
to
kept
bed.
from losing the Black Grimoire.
Alright, good night,
Are we
Marky.
ready?
Yes, the carriage is waiting.
Oh. Man, I'm pretty fucking tired
Welcome to the
myself,
Imperial
boys.
Hotel. How may I help you?
Ligia Szulska, here on the invitation of Svetlana Rumiantseva.
Yes, we are expecting you, of course. The soiree is taking place in apartment 237, second floor. I wish you a thrilling and successful evening.
Thanks, Chief.
I'm impressed. How did you sort that out?
Our name still means something. Let's do our best to keep it that way, all right?
She kind of looks like she kills people, I'm just saying. She's got that look in her eye. Oh, the Salutor.
My golden slithering friend.
Victor? Victor? Victor! Can you hear me?
Yes. Of course.
These people are just waiting for us to put a foot wrong, understand? We're walking into the Viper's Den, brother.
Well, that makes a lot of sense.
Everything's all right. I just got a little lost in thought. I'll be good, I promise. I'm going to hang around here a little longer. I'll meet you upstairs.
See you there.
What did we come here for? These soirees are for old people.
Thanks for the follow, cutie.
May I?
Please, we're not discussing anything consequential.
You keep on worrying about yourselves. I intend to make the most of this evening.
See, I told you he was in love. Miss Scowan is out of your league, my friend.
To say nothing of her father.
Excuse me, do you mean Governor General Scowan's daughter?
Well, who else? The debutante of the season.
Have you just crawled out from under a rock?
Old Scowan and I are practically on first-name terms now. You'll see.
I'm sure.
So, one eye-catching girl has already
These guys
got
are
an admirer.
horrible.
What does that leave us, Maxime?
Not much. The dull, the silly, or, well, the old.
En parlant de Ligia Szulska, she just passed this way.
Pigs will fly before someone fancies her.
She
Yo.
actually prefers Sophia Scowan, according to what I've heard. Well, what do you think?
I think that's my sister, you stupid asshole.
My name is Viktor Szulski.
Well, there we have it.
And I don't like what I just heard, especially about my sister.
And, what are you going to do about it?
Pardon me, gentlemen. I promised that I would be well behaved tonight.
Lunatic.
I'm the lunatic. You guys are being assholes. Oh, seance poster. Is he drawing these, or are these just pictures that exist?
Well, well, someone new.
Good evening.
Good evening, Viktor Szulski.
That Natalia looks very, very close
those
to Ligia.
This is Natalia Obolenskaya, and this strangely quiet soul is our delightful Sofia Skawan.
Irina is exaggerating. Nice to meet you, Mr. Szulski.
The Governor General's daughter herself. How do you do?
What can you tell us?
About what?
How are you enjoying yourselves?
We can't complain. Seeing as we're debutantes, we're getting a lot of attention.
Really?
Maybe you'll tell us something about yourself.
No.
I've heard a certain secret. Do you want to hear it?
Come now, we won't tell anyone.
Let's tease him just a little first.
Do you like being a tease?
Yes.
Forgive me, ladies, for teasing you like this. Here's the secret.
Come on, we're dying to know.
Someone was recently playing with a lock on one of the gilded cages, wondering what would happen if all the birds escaped captivity. And I know for certain it was one of you.
Sophia, that sounds like you. Admit it.
And now what will happen to us, Mr. Szulski?
I assure you, your secrets are safe with me. On one condition.
What's that?
In exchange for my discretion, I need another secret of yours. That's the only way to keep everyone in check.
What should I choose?
Our fathers don't know we're here. There you are.
How naughty. None of your fathers know?
None. Especially not Sophia's. Otherwise he wouldn't have let her come.
I'm very satisfied with this trade.
And what now?
I need to slip
See ya, nerds.
We should go as well. We've really forgotten ourselves around you.
That's nice to hear, but I understand. The soiree won't wait.
I hear Rumyantseva has invited a real medium.
Will there be ghosts? That I'd like to see.
Oh, jeepers. Did I miss anything?
What are you
Can I
looking
whoop
for
their
again,
asses yet?
lunatic?
Pardon
Damn.
me, gentlemen.
Lunatic.
I just wanted to fuck them up. That's kind of lame that you can't just fuck them up. But I get it. I haven't been enough of an asshole.
Mr. Szulski?
I didn't expect to see you here, of all places.
You don't know how very flattering that is. And what brings you to the Imperial?
The cream of Warsaw society is here, so I thought it would be worth showing my face.
With a name like yours, I'm sure you fit right in. After all, someone must have invited you.
The friend of a friend of a friend is throwing this party, so you might say I know the hostess.
Rumiantseva herself? Look at you.
And who invited you?
The friend of a friend of a friend. What are you hoping for this evening?
Who knows? Maybe I'm keeping an eye out for the future Mrs. Szulska.
Best of luck. You'll need it, since Ligia ended up with the entire inheritance.
My sister didn't inherit everything.
That's right, in fact. After all, Stanisław had his little black magic book. But I don't see you carrying it.
The truth is, the Black Grimoire has gone missing.
And you're conducting a search here?
Where better to find information
I
than
don't
a
know if I
hotbed of
trust this
gossip?
guy.
I cannot disagree with you there.
And what are you doing here, Mr. Konieczkin?
He sounds like a hockey player. Konechkin?
Curious hobby.
I'm simply interested in people.
A doctor, thaumaturge, or policeman could say the same.
Your interest flatters me. Who knows? Maybe the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree, and someday we'll even be friends.
How well did you know my tree?
We enjoyed talking and lending one another a hand.
Wait, what?
If I may, there's one question niggling at me. How did you get so many scars?
Why do you ask?
I've heard that Russian officers in training have drunken duels with sabers after hours.
No. A very peculiar custom, if that's true.
So where did those scars come from?
I've led an interesting life.
Who did you say you were to my father?
A trusted acquaintance.
That was pretty rude.
I supported him with good advice. Though truth be told, he rarely needed it. Your father had a gift for making good decisions.
Oh my god.
Which of my father's decisions would those be?
Ones that were good for your family. Perhaps we'll have the chance to return to this another time.
I am so sorry to be
Goodbye,
doing this on
Mr.
stream,
Shulsky.
but I've got to
Yes,
do
I'm
this.
sure.
Sorry, there was something stuck in my fucking tooth. I don't know what it was, but it's out now. Click. Click. Boom!
And the general says to him, "Tell us something funny." Then Bałucki replies, "General, why don't you shoot a cannon first?"
That's a good one. I'll have to tell it tomorrow at the Orwoffs.
Who might this be joining our conversation?
You know, sir, your face looks familiar to me.
Thank you
My
for the
name is
follow.
Victor
I
Schultz.
appreciate you.
Ah, yes, I can see something in your eyes. I was sorry to hear about your father.
I'll see you next time, darling. Wonderful party.
See you there.
I think I've offended the creme de la creme of Warsaw.
This is hardly the creme de la creme. How do you find my soirée?
I just got here, bro.
I admit I'm getting reacquainted with the social scene.
You spent a long time traveling, didn't you?
15 years. Over that time, I got used to harsher surroundings.
Believe me, drawing rooms can be just as dangerous as
15
untamed
years is a
steps.
while.
You've met Anastasia and Marina. What about the others?
How was his sister sending him letters if he was gone for 15 years
How
on
is
the
it
road?
being part of the Tsar's court?
It is a blessing and a curse. Forgive me if I do not elaborate.
I've already met several distinguished guests. Ivan Konieczkin, for instance. Apparently, he knew my father.
How remarkable. I wasn't aware. Konieczkin is something of a secretive person. And have you yet had occasion to meet the debutants of this season?
I'll be sure to seek them out.
This evening, Sofia Skawan herself is to grace us with her presence.
Well, well.
I suggest you move quickly. The competition is fierce.
The crux of the matter is that I'm here because of my father. You knew him.
That doesn't sound like a question. Of course, I was his customer. I truly am sorry for you, both of you. The death of someone close is always a dreadful blow. Please accept my condolences.
Svetlana Petrovna, I must insist. Can you tell me something more about my father?
Mr. Shulsky, I assure you we have the most delectable vodka. Besides that, I warmly encourage you to join Madame Samira's séance. It will be an unforgettable experience.
Okay.
I wonder, is that truly everything our soirée can offer you?
I've got no choice but to suffer through tonight.
No need to mince words.
I felt something. Where is it?
Don't mind me, fella. Some cognac. Huh. Alright, what are we piecing together here? Okay, so she definitely knows something then.
I was looking for you.
Do you smoke, Mr. Shulsky?
I've quit.
In light of our approaching conversation, why don't we dispense with the pleasantries? Call me Svetlana.
Victor.
Ask.
The burned note. Who sent it? I only sensed underhanded kindness.
Da, the Ochrana. I don't know which one of them exactly, if that's what you're asking. I've worked hard at it.
When did you receive this note?
Who the hell
A few
knows?
weeks ago. Back
I
before
am really just super engrossed in
I
this
see.
game. This is super interesting to me.
You two had an affair.
Two grown-up, lonely people found momentary comfort in each other's arms. But romance wasn't behind that relationship. It was just that we were both looking in the same direction.
Interesting.
What do you mean by looking in the same direction? That large travel chest. You changed your mind.
About whether or not to pack. Right then, I wanted to escape badly, but that would have had its own consequences. In this game of false appearances, I'm the best.
I still don't know how this lovely note ended up in your hands. But in addition, I found a lovely strings of pearls, and on it, your feelings of guilt.
Your power is terrifying. Do you know that?
Thank you very much for the follow. I appreciate it,
Serena
cutie.
Alexandra gave you those pearls. You two are close.
I am her confidant. I could call her my friend. I see how much she devotes to her family and the nation.
Yet, something has changed. Your feelings of guilt, do they have something to do with Serena Alexandra?
With the whole empire, Ruski mir im podawaj. We, the establishment, perceive the need for change. We want reform. The Colossus is already teetering, but if it falls... La guillotine, mon chéri. But I want to live, Victor. Ideally, closer to the west.
I hoped you might know something about the Black Grimoire. My father left it to me in his will, but the grimoire has gone missing.
No. And the collapsed building? Have you been there?
Not yet.
However, how hard it is, you should check there. It will give you more understanding than all the investigators put together. My dear boy, I know nothing about Stanisław's book. I'm sorry, but I can't help you there. But I will not let you leave empty-handed. I strongly believe that there's one place you ought to visit. What you find there belongs to you.
Thank you.
Not sure exactly what the fuck that means. They were very tender and romantic. Oh, she disappeared. Oh, there's Ligia.
I know you. I remember you from books. What's your name? Don't run away.
Splendid ladies, distinguished gentlemen, the hour is at hand. With lights dimmed and the curtains drawn, the souls of the dead slowly gather among us. On their command, I will give the chosen among you a tarot card as your invitation to the table. Let us gather in secret ritual.
Someone's about to get
Let's
fucking
not keep
haunted.
the souls waiting too long.
Whoa. Oh no. Mind 3, huh? Oh no. I can't put any more in mind. What a disaster.
Maybe that's
Oh,
enough.
she's very mad at
What do you
me.
want?
The trick with entering someone's head. I know one person who can do that.
You're not much of a thaumaturge if you
Whoa.
can't. you come here to torment me, unmask me.
I don't see any fun in unmasking you.
So what do you want?
Your Sirin is quite impressive.
Flattery will get you nowhere.
Madame, you're being impolite. What about a little competition? We'll see who wins.
I'll pass.
Why is she being rude?
I think your idea of pretending to be a medium is fantastic.
It sounds like I impress you.
How many people know?
Is that a threat?
I noticed a wild saluter here. I understand your being here has something to do with him in particular.
Keep your nose out of this.
Why?
Because I'm warning you.
What?
What do you know about this saluter? Do you know its name?
Don't you?
A name doesn't tell us much anyway. All that matters is picking out the person in this crowd with the flaw.
I know perfectly well who carries the flaw. Another reason for you to stay out of it.
The person with the flaw attended the seance, right? So I'm on the right track.
Have you finished?
So should we finish up?
That would be best. And listen to me carefully, Mr. Whatever your name is.
Shulski, but you can call me Victor.
Now, Mr. Shulski, you will vanish like a bad dream, and I will get back to work.
What the hell? Why is she rude?
Mr. Shulski, may I have a word?
How can I help?
Sure.
My friends and I are just playing Truth Order, and now it's my turn. Won't you dazzle me with your powers?
And how might my powers prove useful to you, miss?
Well, rather than truth, a dare sounds good to me. It involves finding out my comrades' secrets, Irina, Maxim, or Sergei. The trick is that you're cleverer at it than I am.
I accept.
I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Let me see what I can find. Will any secret do?
Any. I'll wait anxiously for your return.
I don't know what the hell she thinks she's gonna pull out of Maxim. Interesting. I don't think I found everything there is to find yet, did I? I guess so.
They're getting impatient. What have you found out?
Miss Irina would like to get to know Maxim better, but she keeps hesitating.
What? She never told me. Some friend she is. And what does our dear Maxim think of that?
Maxim only has one thing on his mind. Miss Irina.
Oh, I knew it!
Oh, I was wondering where you'd gone off to.
You know Sergei, don't you?
We're already acquainted.
Mr. Shulsky and I have completed my extra difficult dirt together.
At your service.
Now time for truth. Are you seeing anyone?
Huh?
Maybe we should not reveal all our secrets to one another right away.
Mr. Shulsky, our time is up. Sofia and I must leave for the seance.
Dude, I'm gonna steal
Madame
this
is
guy's girl
waiting.
so quick.
Thank you once more.
See you. Therefore, the Salita chased Sofia Skawan and her floor here. She seemed like such
Oh,
an
I see,
innocent
it's
girl,
Sofia.
didn't she? If I want to discern that little schemer's flaw, I'll have to join that sepulchral table.
Thanks for the follow, cutie. I appreciate
Either her
you.
scheming or her jealous knight in shining armor will help me identify her flaw. Here you are.
Gentlemen, meet my brother.
Viktor Shulsky.
The last Shulsky to wear trousers. You don't know that. Miss Ligia could yet produce an heir to the fortune.
Maybe even with me, if she doesn't tell my wife.
But let's talk like men.
Yikes.
You intend to take over your father's company, correct?
Rest assured, gentlemen, when it comes to the family business, I'm following my father's will. So I can be sure I won't have to deal with you, gentlemen.
I suppose it's
That
true
was
what they
super
say about
rude.
you.
Yes? What's that?
You've lost your mind.
That was super rude for no reason, bro.
I've had some problems, it's true. But I'm better now. Maybe that's why I don't peek into people's undergarments.
Good luck with your business, miss.
I almost feel sorry for them.
Have I crossed the line?
Nonsense. Any progress?
He
with
was
Svetlana?
super rude for no reason.
I've taken a long, deep look at Samira. She's no medium. Samira is a thaumaturge on the hunt.
On the hunt?
Madame has spotted a salutar that's attached to one of the guests.
What kind of salutor?
Remember those fairy tales Mother used to read us? And the legend of the golden snake?
Yes, Veles.
Yes. I'm glad you're here.
Are you also hunting for him?
I admit I like to have him. I haven't made up my mind.
Be careful.
I am. That's why I haven't made up my mind.
Oh my god, he's such a fucking smartass.
Svetlana doesn't want to breathe a word of it.
I'm sure she doesn't trust you. In company like this, that speaks well of her.
Why the cold shoulder, Ligia?
I've never liked her. Her manner gets under my skin. I've heard she's a dreadful schemer.
I thought we had already figured it out.
know that Papa had an affair with the host of this party?
Are you sure?
Absolutely. As sure as the thaumaturge can be. I felt what he felt when, well, you know.
Oh, stop! That's disgusting. Quickly, change the subject.
Sofia Skawan, the Governor
I
General's
mean, everyone
daughter.
fucks, bro.
Do you know her?
No, and I don't suggest you make her acquaintance either. Skawan can't stand thaumaturges.
Really?
Guess who I ran into again? All mysterious and carved up.
Ivan Konieczkin?
What do you know about him?
Not much. He was an acquaintance of Papa's.
That's literally what you said last time we brought him up.
It's thanks to him that we're here.
What? Ligia?
I know that nothing comes for free, but he really didn't want anything.
Yeah, he looks like a real altruist. You enjoying yourself in this Viper's den?
The vodka is quite tolerable. I'm observing my own brother taking out his anger on ordinary mortals.
I don't know what you're talking about.
We've done nothing horrible except to those two businessmen who weren't even being mean to us, and I don't know why we were so rude. Alright. This seems like a perfectly acceptable stopping spot for tonight, fellas. So that's exactly what we are going to do. Now, have a nice night. Remember, I love each and every single one of you, and I hope that you have a fantastic